Hey everybody, it's Lego My Jenga here, and today we're going to be reviewing a very personal favorite set of mine, the Republic Gunship. So this thing is really awesome. I'd like to thank my brother again for letting me review this set, and because of that, you might see some imperfections because he did build it. I know that's a little mean to say, but stuff happens. So, this set retails at $119.99 US, so basically $120. It's set 75021. It's ages 9 to 14, and it has 1,175 pieces. So, let's basically start it off with the minifigures. So first off here we have the clone pilot who pilots the gunship, of course. And if you've seen the Clone Wars versions of these guys, they're really similar. The helmet and everything, but except it's themed to Episode 2, which is the best way that it can look, of course. It has a, regular black visor, and some cool detailing on the side there. Let's focus in there. Some cool side detailing. It's kind of hard to see. Like some black lines right there. But if you guys have seen the Episode 2 Star Wars, we all know that the fin on the top there does not exist. But Lego would have to make an entire new mold for that, so we understand that, but it does not exist there, but it still looks pretty good. We get the two Republic symbols on the side there, and the life support there looks really nice and detailed, and basically the rest of it is a regular Episode 2 clone trooper torso. And he comes with a little blaster pistol with a scope on it. I personally really like him. And he comes with a standard Episode 2 Clone Trooper head. Next off here, we have the Clone Captain. And he looks really awesome with his dark red, kind of maroon armor there. He basically has a regular torso. And I guess that's a little bit of a misprint there. But he basically has a regular torso with 4 red dots on there, as you can see, for his ranking, and a regular back for the torso. But, these dark red arms, they really look nice. And he has the kind of specialized visor with the gunmetal shininess, I guess you could say, and the red detailing around there that outlines it. Really looks nice. And of course, as we all know, this red line goes all the way back on the fin, but they have excluded that for printing purposes, which I guess makes sense. It would be nice to see that go all the way back, because we have seen that on custom figures before, but that's fine. And he comes with the gigantic DC-15, I believe. My favorite clone trooper weapon in Star Wars. I like it a lot more than the smaller blasters that they use in the Clone Wars. But of course it has that giant piece on there, and I have shown in another review what a better piece would be for that, if you guys want to watch that. But basically this is humongous, and it could be used, it could have been done with a better piece, a smaller piece that would have made more sense. But other than the gun, he is really awesome, and a great buy for this set. Next off here, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, the first Jedi in the set, and what's pretty different about him is definitely the hair in this rendition. It really matches the Episode 2 style hair. It's the Prince of Persia hairpiece, I believe. And I have heard that it's been overused a lot, but I really think it suits it in this situation for how his hair was in Episode 2. And right here we have a serious face, and on the back here we have a attacking face, I guess you could say. or when he's yelling at Anakin when Padme falls out of the gunship. But yeah, it's pretty nice to get him in this set, and he comes with his blue lightsaber, of course. And he has leg printing too, and the belt printing right there. I guess the connector bar printing, which is pretty cool. So his robe continues all the way down. It does line up pretty good, so that's pretty awesome. And there's the back printing. And yeah, pretty cool Obi-Wan Kenobi. Next off is Anakin Skywalker from Episode 2. And I have to say, this is probably the worst Anakin Skywalker from Episode 2 we have ever received. And I think we've only received one other Anakin Skywalker. Basically, everything is really nice. I mean, the torso and the little Padawan braid there, it's very nice. And the belt printing looks fantastic. And pretty detailed back printing for, a robe. It looks really nice. And we have leg printing too, like Obi-Wan Kenobi's, and it does flow down pretty nice and lines up pretty nice. And he comes with these, his standard green lightsaber that he receives in the battle, and it looks pretty nice on him too. But the head and the hair is awful. This does not look like Anakin Skywalker. I mean, I guess it kind of does, but it looks it makes him look like he's 30 or 40 years old. Just saying, I mean, the hair is a bad choice for Anakin Skywalker. I can see the head a little bit, but I mean, really, this is not a originally printed head. I'm pretty sure this is a reused head, which I do not like to see for this because it looks awful. But basically, beside the terrible head and hair, it's pretty nice. I don't think he does have back head printing, so yeah, this is an originally printed head, but I don't know, it's just, I guess this looks a little bit more like it, but not a very good representation of him, just in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for Anakin Skywalker. Next off here, we have Padmé Amidala. And this is a pretty good rendition, or I guess maybe the only. I'm sure there's been another one. But so she is equipped in the white outfit, of course, and she has a standard blaster. And pretty good torso printing. You can see where the rips were made by the one monster in the arena. I can't remember the monster's name, the animal or whatever that attacked them. But you can see the 3 scrapes back there, very well printed. And she has a new printed headpiece. And it's pretty funny. They got the little, I guess, moles or dimples in there that are from the movie too. And she has a kind of smiling, laughing face, too, on the back. And a brand new hairpiece. Very well styled and is much like the one in the movie. The lipstick is a very bright pink. I didn't think it was that bright in the movie. But yeah, they're putting these little gray, I guess, sides on the female figures now, and I really don't like them that much. If you're going to do that, Lego, and they've done that on the series minifigures that you can buy separately in stores, which are even worse. But if you're going to do that, just make a curved torso. Just make one that curves. Like Aerialite, just make a new torso. I know that would be very big for Lego because they've always had this torso, this shape for a long time. But it just makes sense. I mean, just make it. It doesn't have to be... I mean, this does not work. I mean, look at the sides. The printing's not on the sides. It doesn't go good. I also forgot to note that the sleeve on this side is cut off too, which is exactly like it is in the movie. But yeah, like I just make a curved torso. I mean, if you guys agree, just post down in the comments. This does not really... It's subtle, but on the LEGO series minifigures, it does not look very good. But yeah, besides that, Padme Amidala, great minifigure. Next off, we have a Super Battle Droid. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. No new design. Has, the shooting thing on both sides, and the, hollow back, because that makes sense. And you receive 2 of these in the set, which I kind of do like because it harks back to the old gunship that did come with 2 Super Battle Droids, I'm pretty sure, and a Droidica, I'm pretty sure about that too. And now on to the set itself. So, first off in the front here we have the 2 cockpits, and at first I was confused, but there is actually 2 cockpits in the movie. But basically, all they are is, little plastic, clear things, and then these pull up, and then you can put in your pilot. And there's some nice detailing on in the inside that I'll show in a second. But yeah, he just kind of goes in like that. I'm sure you can figure a way to snap him in on the bottom, but you can kind of place him in there. It's okay. He kind of jiggles around, but it's really hard to get him to actually stay in the allocated spot. And there's another cockpit for somebody else to sit in. But, usually just pilots drive the gunship, but you can put, any minifigure in there you want. Yeah. These are completely new pieces, too, so that's good. And they have very simple piloting detailing, and that is on both of them, as you can see there. And there is the chair itself. Next off here on the top, we have the very well-known giant missiles that fire out through these tubes, but of course that doesn't happen with this LEGO set. But basically how it goes in the movie is that these are the missiles that get loaded down into here, and then fire, and then load up into there, and then shoot. Basically what LEGO has done here is made a individual flick fire missile system here, and yeah, you kind of just flick it. Yeah. And personally, I really dislike this. I like flick fires when they actually add a mechanism, like in the attack Republic attack shuttle. But this is really kind of just not, putting that much effort. I mean, you just fire each one of these individually. It's kind of annoying, and this slides around, which is okay, but it's kind of impossible to fire them. So I don't really like this feature that much. It's not that great of a playability feature, but it kind of works. So let's go down to the main hull, and in this area right here, we have, which slides up. It's a pretty cool mechanism. And this slides out, which is a little rack for more missiles at the top, which is okay. I liked in the last gunship that it had the little command center that popped out, but this is fine too, and that just slides in, and that door is on both sides, which is pretty nice. One thing I have to note, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, is that there's no stickers or, decals or, I guess, printing right here on this piece. Because that was a really big thing with the last gunship, but since this isn't Clone Wars, and this is more fresh, Episode 2, I definitely understand that there's nothing on there, and I kind of like that too. But with the Clone Wars ones, it was a huge thing customizing which sticker you wanted to use, and there's some pretty funny ones made too. On this little area right here, this is what I like most about this gunship that I like better than the Clone Wars one with the little medical tubes right there. I'd rather just do this. I really like the feature of, putting a clone right there and he can shoot out and see, rather than putting those medical tubes there. It's a lot better for, looks and everything. It looks really nice, and the ball turret here doesn't even get into the way. It's really nice, and you can, put more storage for troops there, which is great too. And we have access right here to the missile rack, which is pretty nice too, I guess. And right here we have the main area for everybody to stand, and this is really cool. It's flat, and you can put a lot of people in there, and you can even customize this to different these pieces if you want to. Just put tons of people in there, and we have these on each side, which are my favorite part about the gunship, and why I like this one so much better than the Clone Wars one. The ball turrets, there's no other good name for them, and they wreak havoc in the movie. They can just destroy. It basically shoots a giant laser, and this is all printed too, so that's really nice. And it's entirely covered, but, that would be a little bit hard to do for this. But they actually go inside too. And, let me lift this up so I can show you. But yeah, you basically put a minifigure in here, and this, goes like that. And it's a little hard for the clone to fit in there because of the fin on the top, but it works pretty good. As you can see, you just put those little controls in there and he fires it away. I love this cannon so much in the movie. It really is awesome. And of course there is one on each side of the set. So back here, it's pretty roomy, like I said before, and it's pretty nice. We got a lot of room, like I said before, and a big complaint that I've heard about the set is that the gunship does not close entirely, and because it only has one door, not two, because there's one that slides in from the other side. So I have heard that there's a low flight model of the gunship too, which is basically why the ball turrets are there. And if we had those doors, the ball turrets would not be there, and I would not like that. I'd rather have these awesome, cool guns, and they look really nice. But yeah, if you wanted to, you could take those out and customize this set to have another door if you really wanted to. Up here we have storage, and there's two of these on each side for guns and stuff like that, etc. For example, we could put the pilot's pistol in there. And on the back here we have the door where a speeder is located for quick access to a speeder. So it can slide right out of there, and it's basically, that same little model as of a speeder as we've seen before, and like in the Sand Troopers set, and a number of other things. But basically compatible to slide into those little slots there, like so, and it has a little cool backpack on the back for, stylish detail. Right here, which is pretty nice, that I don't think the other gunships had, maybe they did, I can't remember, is the mechanisms for the doors to open and close. I think it's better for opening, but closing, they don't really go all the way. You kind of have to do some of it yourself. So opening, they're really great though, and gotta get that shot of the gunship with the doors open because it looks really nice. And I just wanted to get an angle of the back here so you can see what's going on. We got another compartment for storage. I guess when they were making it, they didn't really know what to do back here, so they're like, yeah, why not? Let's put the pilot's pistol in there again. You can really put a lot of stuff in there. I think it's better for the Jedi's lightsaber to fit. Let's try that. Yeah. So the Jedi's lightsaber fits in there, so that's more of a practical use for it because it would not be able to fit in the front. Which I like because I really like storage on sets so pieces don't get everywhere. And then we have the little turret back here that shoots out of the back because nothing else would be able to, which is pretty cool, and a lot of people don't notice. Next off here, I wanted to get a view of the wing detailing, which looks pretty nice, and you can see up there we got like some inside detailing, which is pretty cool. So here we have the turrets on the wings, one on each side, and basically it's the same printing as the ball turret, which looks absolutely ridiculous. It looks like it's shooting up into the sky, which is a little weird. Though these turrets shoot out from right here, from my understanding, so I don't understand why you could just not print this and then make a little thing right there. My brother did a great job of putting a sticker on there. But basically, a figure can go inside of here, and you kind of need a lot of clones to fill even all these cockpits of this set. But yeah, basically like that. There's no snapping in. It just kind of sits in there and bounces around, which is a little weird, but that's just how it is. Some nice control detailing there, and as you can clearly see, it's a sticker. And in the front here, on each side, we have one of these turrets that shoots, basically, and they're very well known, and I have heard that these are a lot more stable on this set than the last gunship, which is pretty nice here. And here's a front view of the gunship, which looks very smooth in architecture and everything. And we got Republic symbols right there, and these are stickers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, those are stickers. And one more feature about the gunship, there's this handle here that pops up, and it's pretty sturdy. You can fly it around and everything, and that's pretty nice. So, that's basically it for the gunship. It looks really nice in my opinion, guys. Do you guys think it's better than the Clone Wars gunship? I honestly like it better. The minifigures in it, I don't know. I mean, in the Republic Gunship, you got Commander Cody, which was pretty cool. I would have liked to see some different droids. The Super Battle Droids are kind of bland and, boring. We've seen them tons of times before. It would have been cool to get a Droideka, maybe, or not a Commander Droid, because those have been overused, too. But, yeah, maybe a Droideka, and, maybe like a main bad guy like Mute Gunray, Viceroy Mute Gunray, or, I don't know, not Count Dooku because they included him in that other set. But, yeah, there's a lot of stickers on this set, and especially this part right here, really would have liked to see something like that printed, or especially small stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. Because sometimes you don't even want to put it on because if you want to resell the set in the future. So more printing on the set would have been nice. I really like the straight down pieces right there. It really looks nice. I don't think my brother built the cockpit correctly, but I have heard that it's better than the one in the Clone Wars that came apart a lot. So there's a lot of stuff in this set that's corrected, which is really big. And the ball turrets, you gotta have those. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the description. Is this, which gunship's the best? The first one, which is probably not the best, but it did have Jedi Bobs. Everybody loves Jedi Bob. That was the name of the minifigure. But yeah, one last thing here. I don't really like to do this that much, but this is the box, and it's a pretty well-sized box, and pretty appropriate for how big this thing is, but LEGO has been exaggerating the size of their sets lately. But it comes, it says all those new minifigures. And it comes with a poster, which is pretty nice too. So here's the back. It's very nice. It shows all the features up there and everything. So basically the only thing that I really dislike about this set is that I would have liked another regular clone trooper or something, because there's, 6 spots where only clone troopers go on the set, and that's the cockpits and the ball turrets and the wing turrets. Anakin Skywalker definitely doesn't go in there, or any Jedi, only clones. So I would have liked to see, 1 or 2 regular Episode 2 clone troopers. That would have been nice, or another pilot, because those are nice too. But yeah, that's basically it. And I wanted to note there that black area, that's basically the windows. But yeah, that's basically it. If you like this video review, please click the like button down below. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for great new LEGO content, almost every week, maybe every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And if you are subscribed, stay subscribed. I know there's a little bit of a shortage of videos right now, but just keep staying in there, hanging in there. And this has been LEGO My Django, and I'll see you guys later.